OME just dropped their new MT64s for third generation Tundras. And well, they liked our assembly program so much, they started doing it themselves. And well, in typical ARB fashion, they didn't necessarily get it right the first time. So let's talk about it a little bit. All of these light and medium duty Tundra kits came with these 4053 springs, which were actually wrong for the application, and basically means if you do get this kit, you need to drop it at least one circlip setting unless you have additional constant load. Now, these kits come preset, or are supposed to come preset for 3 inches of lift right out of the box. This is great if you want a 3-inch lift, but the problem is, well, if you want 2 3/4, 2.5, or 2 inches, well, you're going to have to reset them, put them on a spring compressor. So we're still offering our assembly program because not only do these have the wrong springs, at least on this first initial batch, but we know a lot of you guys don't want to commit immediately to a big 3-inch lift right out of the gate. And so we are making that as an option. If you order from us, you can have us drop the circlip settings or raise them for additional constant load so that you can get something set up. Now, this is going to add about 2 to 3 weeks to your lead time, but it's a lot better than using a spring compressor on your own because, well, it can get a little sketchy. Last but not least, they have their new top hats here, and rather than using an OE style top hat with a stud going through the top, they're using a more coilover conversion style mount that goes to an eyelet at the end and a bolt goes through here. Now, it is not isolated from the springs like a true body coilover, but this should allow for a more smooth and easier articulation of that joint. Plus, these Toyotas, we have now found out, are known for having junk top hats. So these are a little stronger. They're made out of billet, will have less issues, and this will be particularly important for you guys with 4Runners and Tacomas as well. So if you're looking at these MT64s, now is a great time to do it. Not only can we fix the ride height for you, help you run it less, but ARB has their rebate going on now. Got to get the control arms, but you know what? If you're getting a 3-inch lift coilover like these, you needed them anyway. But we're actually going live this afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to answer all your questions about OME in general, and specifically these new MT64 kits that are now coming out for Tundras, new Tacomas, new 4Runners, and even Land Cruisers. So if you got questions about OME and EMU, or specifically even these fancy new MT64s, well, today's your day. Get your questions ready because we'll have our answers holstered and ready to shoot.